am coming to you from my new house. Yay! Basically, there's no furniture. We just moved in Monday night. None of my stuff is really here yet. So yeah, hopefully I'll get bookshelves tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, maybe Friday, which that would be really cool. And then I can kind of film in front of bookshelves. That would be nice. I don't know. So anyways, this is my October wrap up. Sorry, I feel like my jaw is really tense. Anyways, okay. So the first thing that I finished was Saga Volume 5. I gave this 4 to 5 stars. I thought it was really good. Yeah, just more stuff's happening. There's like a weird dragon bit that bothered me. There is drugs and sex in this, so read only if you are of age. My friend Gus over here made me, I think his name is Gus. He made me cry. I cried so hard. Like these, if you have read it, like these pages right here, I like was bawling hysterically and then laughing hysterically right afterwards. That was my favorite part of the whole volume. But it's good. I forget like where it ended. Ooh, right. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. The next thing that I finished was Ancillary Justice by Ann Leckie. I gave this 4 to 5 stars. Everyone basically knows what this is about. I really, really enjoyed it. The first like 50 or 60 pages were rough getting into it. It's like a totally different world with like, I didn't understand what the main character was at first. It was very difficult because you're kind of just like thrust into this world and it doesn't like say like, oh, this is this. You have to like figure it out yourself, obviously. So it was kind of difficult for that reason. But once I got into it, I got really into it and it's really good. Excited to read the other two soonish, eventually when I have money to buy books. And the next things that I read, I finished during the readathon. I read League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Volume 1. I gave that 2 to 5 stars. It was like, okay. Someone, I think, in my comments for that video, link that video below, by the way, someone mentioned, like, they asked me if I had read, like, the source material, I guess, and I haven't, technically. I mean, I know who the characters are for the most part. But, yeah, so maybe that would increase my enjoyment of it. I don't know. I don't typically like... Although I like the show Once Upon a Time, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll try it again later, but I'm not bothered to do it right now. And then I read The Blank Wall by Elizabeth Sangze Holding. This is number 42 in the Persephone's classics. Are they classics? The Persephone books. And I thought this was really good. It's like 1950s, 1940s housewife. And then she's basically, the whole book tried to prevent her family from like shame or from being discovered they did something wrong. So she's like dealing with blackmailers and like and all this crazy stuff. And it's pretty fun. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. Then I finished Wuthering Heights, gave this 4 to 5 stars. This book was amazing. So good. And then I almost finished this during the readathon, but I didn't quite. So I finished this after. I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. Yeah, it was okay. I feel like I read somewhere on Goodreads someone saying how like that like these are just like a bunch of stories that he churned out to like make money, and I can see that because they all are super, super similar. I wanted to do a review on this, and I probably still am going to. I just don't have a lot of time right now because everything is changing. But yeah, so some of them were incredible. I want to say like 3-ish were like, whoa. And then there's a good chunk of them that were like, this is entertaining. And then other ones that were just like the same damn story over and over and over again. So I want to let you know which ones are really good so you can like find them in a different collection. That's maybe not that one. And the next thing that I read was You by Caroline Kepnes. Everyone is talking about this. I gave this 4 to 5 stars. It was also really good. Yeah. I don't even know what to say about this. like the main character is a psycho. I guess you probably knew that since he's a stalker, but it's so funny because the way that he is talking, it's like, oh, you know, she wasn't talking about me on Twitter. That's because we have something special and da da da. And it's like, no, it's because she didn't notice you guy. Like, what? He's completely insane. So I'm excited to read Hidden Bodies next year at some point when it comes out in paperback. And then I finally finished Another Country by James Baldwin, which I gave 4 to 5 stars. Well, this book was really good. Yep. It definitely has the same vibe feeling that I got from Giovanni's Room, so I didn't feel particularly great when I finished reading this. Sorry that the sun is setting, I guess. It's basically just about relationships and how people act in them, kind of. There are interracial couples, there's gay couples, there's married couples, there's people sleeping around with prostitutes, there's like all kinds of things, and it's really interesting, especially because there is like a black man with a white woman couple, and then later there's a black woman with a white man couple, and it's really interesting, like how like people treat them and how they perceive the way people are treating them, because a lot of what we perceive as reality is just perception. So it's like how I view you seeing me kind of thing. So, and like based on how their lives have been, it kind of like colors the way that they think other people are viewing them, which changes their relationship with the person that they're with. And it's just like, it's incredible. I cried a lot. I feel like towards the whole like first part, it's split up into 3 parts. The first part of this thing was mind blowing. And then it got kind of slow for me, which is when I had put it down and it was hard for me to get back into it. But like the last part I flew through, because again, it was like, ugh, you guys are like ruining your lives right now. Like, why? Oh. So it was really hard. Like, it's so sad. I feel so bad for these people. I kind of get the same feeling during parts of it. I don't know if you've seen Requiem, if anyone has seen Requiem for a Dream, I think, which is like these 3 kids who get addicted to drugs. And there's like this feeling that I get from watching that movie, and I kind of got it from this too, when like you see people doing something and you're just like, oh, I wish you wouldn't do that, please. And it's just like heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. This is an incredible book. You should probably go read it because it was really, really good. Yeah, so those are the things that I read in October. Hopefully next time I see you, I'll have a fireplace is a cool background, but we'll see. Let me know what you read. Oh, no. Okay, bye. Sorry, that was horrible. Bye.